before you even started the business, KINIS, what drew you to barefoot walking shoes? What got you interested? Was it a movie, book, conversation? What was your beginnings of the beginnings?
To be honest with you, I mean, when I moved here in 1998, I think after spending 6 years, so I'm very excited when I first moved here because now I have first pair of sneaker again, the Nike shoe and everything, because I never owned a pair in my entire life. We either barefoot or have little sandal, but now, after seeing everything on TV or seeing other people, now I actually have a pair of sneakers. So that was very exciting moment for me.
So
But fast forward,
in Vietnam, you never had sneakers before you came here.
no,
So
I either sandal. That's most of the time, and when I was living on the refugee camp, it's mainly barefoot. Yes,
barefoot and sandals, and so yeah, I
yes.
could see how that could plant a seed early on for some sort of barefoot walking footwear.
Yes, so that's very normal for me, and we spend I spend a lot of time playing soccer barefoot on the island with my buddies. But now, so when I moved to Richmond, of course, you learn to adapt to the American culture, society. You wearing shoes. Shoe is just is a norm. Not wearing shoe is considered abnormal. So you wearing shoes like everybody else. So fast forward to that, up until throughout my entire high school and college, everything else. I'm just pretty normal. I'm just having shoes like everyone else. But fast forward to 2016, that's really thing starting to happen for me with my personal injury. So I'm very active. I like to stay active, do some sort of exercise here and there. But up until 2016, that's when I got into running a little bit. Because I like to stay active, and then when I started to do about anywhere from 10 to 15 miles a week, then a couple of weeks into running, that's where I start to develop ankle issue, shin splint, heel pain, all these things. And so my first thought process, well, I probably need a new pair of running shoe because to be honest, I'm not a big fan of running, but because now I feel as I get older, I want to do more cardio. It's a lot more healthy for me. So my first thought was, I need a new pair of running shoe. I went out, purchased all these pair of running shoe, the Nike running shoe, the Adidas, and none of that helped. The problem persists and it getting worse. I got to the point I couldn't run anymore, and that's where I started to do a lot of research, trying to figure out what happened to me, because I am in the opinion that I think if you listen to your body and a lot, unless you have really the very special situation, then you see a doctor. But
Hmm.
other than that, you should be the body is strong enough to cure itself, to heal itself in a way. I do a lot of research, and that's where I came a lot to a study that really talk about the shoe that causing the problem. That because I didn't have this problem before. So I came across a book Born to Run, where the author talk about this group of people in Mexico that they can run ultra marathon with something very thin sandal. That really excite me again. That's remind me of my time playing soccer barefoot because I used to be to do that, but now here I am. Barely run. I have these the most expensive running shoe. I try all the things and nothing worked. So that really, the more I do research, the more I start to come to realization. Wait a minute, it's really the shoe that causing me all these problems. So I want to. So with that in mind, I couldn't find a product that really helped me. At that point, I just say, all right, I just want to fix my own problem. I want to be able to find a long-term sustainable solution. I didn't
Hmm.
want to go see podiatrist. I didn't want to go wear orthotic. I don't want to rely on the, I consider artificial fix, a short-term fix. So that's really, and during that time I was, enrolled in an MBA program, and one of the class is they were teaching us about design thinking. And that really happened to be the same time I'm trying to tinkering with the idea of maybe making a shoe that really fixed my own personal problem, not about the, there's nothing about the business to relate to that. And the more I dive into it, the more I realize that, hey, there's an opportunity here. for us to create something that not only helping me, but there's many other folk who probably experience the same thing that I'm experiencing, that can help them as well. So that is where really the inception of KINIS itself.